Hey everyone, it's Scott Witebsky with Edina Realty with my on-the-go vlog. So today I'm going to be talking about iBuyers. I find this to be a very interesting thing happening in the market right now. I've gone through some experiences myself with them and I want to share that with you, and hopefully you'll find this video interesting as well. So first of all, what is an iBuyer? They're investment companies, Zillow, Open Door, I believe Amazon's in the game now. Those are some of note out in this area, and they come in, they'll offer you a cash offer, close within about 4 days if you want to, and make it a very quick cash offer deal. This can be good for you if you are in the select group, in my opinion. If you need to close on a house very, very fast for whatever that reason is, and you do not care about what you net on the deal, because they do close fast with cash offer. For anyone else where money matters to them and what they net on the deal, I will share you my experience. So let's say a house was that my market analysis said was around $400,000. You call up an iBuyer, you want to go that route instead. You call up the iBuyer, they'll say that they'll offer you, let's say they'll go usually a little under, but not too bad under. So $390, let's say, for a cash offer, we can close in 4 days. That sounds amazing. Now where they kind of get you is that they say that, well, we need to charge you anywhere from, I've seen 9%, I've read up to about people getting charged up to 12%. So that drops you down, let's say 10% off 390, that's $39,000. That's $351,000 you'd be at for your net, which if we did $400,000, you paid out $25,000 between the buyer and seller agent combined. You're already off $25,000 right off the bat, the get-go, from going a traditional sale. Not to mention that in a traditional sale you still might sell on day one and you might be in multiple offers. So but let's go back to the iBuyer situation. So they offer you $390, but you have to take a 10% commission or service fee on that, and they haven't even been in your house yet. That's the key thing. They're just using analytics. Now before they sign any purchase agreement, they say, we need to go in your house and we need to do an inspection before we sign the purchase agreement. Usually it's after you sign the purchase agreement, but they do it before, and they'll go in your house and they might say, well, now that we're in your house, it might be worth $385 instead of $390, and there's $5,000 worth of fees that we need you to fix up, not fees, but $5,000 worth of fixes that we need you to pay for. So now you're netting, you were around $350,000 on what should have been a $400,000 house. Now you're down to like $340, let's say. And again, in the traditional sale, you'd be around $375 once you paid out commission. So now you're off about 35 grand. And now let's say, well, that's too much. That's not what we were hoping to get on this house. We want to go back the traditional way with an agent. Now that you had that inspection before you even signed any purchase agreement, now you have to disclose anything you learned from that iBuyer's inspection onto your disclosure when you work with an agent, even if you agree with it, even if you don't agree with it, because they said that was an issue with the house that might affect the sale of the home. That is kind of how the iBuyers work. You end up netting a heck of a lot less than if you do working with an agent. To me, it's better to be on the market for, worst comes to worst, 4 or 5 months, than to take tens upon tens upon tens of thousands of dollars less, potentially, just to sell fast. So that's kind of my experience. And then I want to just tell, on the buy side, I've showed a bunch of these homes to my buyers as well. You'd think that when these iBuyers buy the home, they flip the home, sell it for a lot more than what it originally was. First of all, they don't flip the homes. The homes they might do some small fixes, but the homes I've been in, there's still many small fixes I've seen in them. Some of them have had completely stained rugs that need to be completely replaced. I've been in one where the stove and oven was completely non-functional. They had it on their seller disclosure, that iBuyer did, and you'd be buying a house with a completely non-functional stove and oven with the home. So they're not doing major fixes. They're not doing flips on the home at all. What they do is they just put the house back on the market value, what the traditional market value would be. So they buy, let's say they bought it at $390 or $385 in our example, and then charge you all that service fee. Then they end up just putting the house back on for the $400,000 that the agent told you to put it on at to begin with. And they make all their money because of that huge, huge, huge service fee. And that is kind of my whole experience with iBuyers. Again, if you need to sell fast, you just need to get out of that house, you need it sold fast, cash offer, go for it. If you don't mind losing potentially tens upon tens upon tens of thousands of dollars if you just worked with an agent a traditional way. That's what I got for you today. Hopefully you found that interesting. If you have any experiences that are the same as what I just kind of talked about or different, I would love to know more about this. So I'd love to hear your experiences basically. So let me know and I'll talk to you later. Peace. Bye.